E aí galerinha, boa? Então, vamos... Obrigado. Então, vamos aqui retornar com Detonado de Volta para o Futuro, episódio 4. Deixa eu ver que horas são. 10 e 11, tá. Vamos lá, exatamente de onde a gente parou. Você vem aqui, fala com o doutor.
I see. Well, you certainly
tá
do
muito
know.
lag.
Need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland.
Puta que pariu.
Yes?
Esse é o luz está verde.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, Miss Strickland. I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Deu errado.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it's starting to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Tá. Aí agora a gente pega o frasco com o removedor. Vai, porra! Aí, frasco com o removedor.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Droga. Aí. Merda. Tá. Vem aqui em dicas. Não, precisa vir em dicas, deixa eu só ver. Realmente um pouco, mas precisa envelhecer 12 horas para que ele se transforme em ácido. O DeLorean diga ao cidadão Brown que é hora de um outro teste. Tá, não vai ser hora de outro teste, mas coloca o frasco com o removedor aqui. Seleciona o DeLorean.
Nope, no green light yet.
Aí então, o que eu disse, não dá agora. Aqui então vocês vêm aqui pra pegar o diamante. Nossa, eu odeio quando fica lag, velho. Só fica assim porque eu tô gravando. Sem gravar ele fica sem lag. Aqui ó, esse aqui é o diamante.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
O problema é que eu não lembro como que pega. Pera aí.
The century looks bright for our fair metropolis. Jump with us 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network of burrows extends a mile into the earth, giving future Hill Valley's 10 million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families.
Tá. Esse botão aqui.
Of course, our residents will want to venture forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated
Ia
super
rodar um
train
bagulho
of
aqui, o
tomorrow.
skate, tá? Como não tem mais skate, então não roda.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population. Tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crops.
Tá.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of, and life is sweet.
Pera aí que eu acho que eu tô começando a lembrar.
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware, serving our fair city since 1895.
Tá. tem nenhuma dica. Ok. Não tô lembrando. Ô merda, viu? Aí. É que eles têm que bater os dois.
Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population.
Aí, ó. É,
Tired
seleciona
of
os
waiting
dois.
for Mother Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! An artificial rainstorm
Aí você pega o
drenches the
seleção
valley's
prisa e
thirsty
põe.
crops.
Aí já dá. Acho que não dá pra dar pra ela agora.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest
Seria
if I
melhor,
just
sim, mas
march up to
não.
that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good.
É, só
I
quando tiver os
mentioned to give
três.
Miss High and Mighty an eyeful.
Tá. Deixa eu ver se tá verde. Que depois eu já pego o álbum.
Nope, no green light yet.
Tá. Então deixa eu lá pegar o álbum. Lá na... O álbum tá lá no laboratório do Emmett. Do jovem Emmett.
How's it hanging, Emmett?
Ah, você lembra
time
de
for
novo.
small talk. I've got machines to tune and mind maps to sort.
Tá. Pelo que eu me lembro, o negócio tá por aqui, ó. Moldura.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth
Seleciona
at
isso
the
aí,
expo.
tá?
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
Bem feia. Não está boa. Seleciona o segundo, tá?
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Pelo amor de Deus.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Tá. Aí pega o álbum de fotos.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Tá, e agora você pode voltar. Aí só vai faltar a pele. E a gente já tá quase acabando o jogo. Tá. Vê aqui no DeLorean se já tá com a luz verde.
Nope, no green light yet.
Mano, o que eu faço pra...
And you're firm in your intent?
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
A luz ainda não está verde.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's still red.
The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Tá. Vamos perguntar pra passar o tempo, né?
It's about Edna.
Don't worry, she's not going anywhere right now.
That's good, but
Pode me dizer alguma coisa sobre ela? Do que vocês estão falando? Vocês estão começando a gostar dela novamente?
she isn't starting to get under your skin, is she?
Heavens no. The memory of her older self wheeling me into the reconditioning chamber is just too strong. The younger version is decidedly more attractive.
Pode me dizer alguma coisa sobre ela?
Have you found out anything that can help me?
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps.
Segundo.
What are you two talking about anyway?
It's a private matter. I promised I'd keep it between us. For the present.
O que eu acho legal é que eles colocaram os dubladores dos atores reais, menos o do Marty, que não dá mais, né? Só que eles usaram no quinto como o pai do Arthur. Que aí ficou bem legal e tal. Tá. Vocês estão falando nisso.
On another subject,
Less distasteful.
Você não contou meu plano. Consegui com a Trixie. Vocês estão nisso aqui?
good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Sobre o que é essa exposição?
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big
O
investors
setor
in the
da
technology sector.
iniciativa falhou após o terceiro ano, quando viram o de pau dele para o balcão de lanches.
Oh,
Tá. Ah, é que eu tô usando o headphone que tá machucando minha orelha. Tá. Esse aqui. Você nunca olhou para outra pessoa, você naquele terno. Convencer Ed de que você é um criminoso. Ele está indo pedir Ed em casamento. Tá.
horrible news, Doc. Emmett's gonna ask Edna to marry him tonight.
But that's not how it happened. She didn't get me to propose until much later, that night at the lake.
Something I said must have caused him to move up the timetable.
Great Scott! This time travel business is trickier than I imagined.
Tá. Então, é a final do tour pra sair. Aí você volta e vê onde que. Vê se já tá verde. Tomara que esteja, porque eu não aguento mais. Ah.
No green light yet.
Mano, o que eu faço pra passar o tempo? Você envelheceu o removedor do Emmett um pouco, mas precisa envelhecer de 12 horas para que se transforme em aço. Coloque o removedor do DeLorean e diga ao cidadão Brown que é hora de um outro teste. É, eu queria, né? Mas tá vermelho o bagulho. Vou passar o tempo então. Deixa eu apertar aqui, ó.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Urban, reminding you fur is forever.
Nossa. Tá bom, né?
I wonder how Doc's doing with the DeLorean.
Não.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Que bosta, velho. Inventário. Eu peguei sem querer essa merda. Ah,
No green
velho.
light yet.
O que eu faço, mano? Da outra vez foi mais rápido.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
Mano, esse cara é igualzinho ao pai do Marty, velho. Você sente isso aqui?
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
Ele,
I
só
don't
se
think
for
so.
gay.
And I'm pretty sure it'll be a she.
Vocês são o terceiro.
Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's illegal for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job. And I don't want to be in trouble with the law again.
Nossa, por que não pode ser canadense? Meu Deus. No Quarto.
I don't suppose you miss working for Kid Tannen.
No siree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Exploração.
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Essa demitiu a Trixie. Oh, merda, viu? Merda de headphone improvisado. Fica atento para uma...
Keep your eyes open for Sylvia.
What should I do when I meet her?
Just let nature take its course.
Tá. Então você é o cara dos registros.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant, and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
Tá, sair.
Keep
Vamos ver
doing
se
what
já
you're
foi.
doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, funny.
Tá. Só não tá dando muita raiva desse DeLorean, velho.
No green light yet.
Mano, o que eu faço, velho?
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Mas ainda não está verde. Verde, né?
It's about Edna.
I've forgotten how damn sure of herself she used to be.
Used to be.
Dizer alguma coisa sobre ela.
Have you found out anything that can
Ah, eu já
help
fiz
me?
isso aqui já.
Only that she's stubborn, argumentative, and completely convinced of her own moral superiority.
Great, thanks, Doc. That really helps.
Falando nisso.
On another subject,
Quanto a Edna, quanto ao jovem você e a Edna. Nunca olhou para outra pessoa.
is it true that you only had eyes for Edna?
At that time, I'm afraid so.
Caralho, velho, que
Always
fome.
tended to idealize the opposite sex. I was educated in a boys' school, and Jules Verne was always a little sketchy with female characters.
You haven't got time for a therapy session, Doc.
Tá.
Edna made a point of saying that teenage you looked great in her grandfather's suit.
I did cut a fine figure in that suit. She hated it when I got it dirty.
Maybe I could talk teenage you into losing the suit.
I doubt it. I knew how much that suit meant to Edna, and at that time, my only desire was to please her.
Know how that mental alignment meter of yours pegged you as a model citizen? Well, wait till
Stop! You're going to tell me about one of your schemes to make Edna break up with me, aren't you?
you... Yeah, see, Edna
I don't want to
thinks...
hear it. I know it's in the service of a good cause, but I still can't bear to know the details of my younger self's impending
verdade.
heartache.
Tá.
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Tá. Sair. Deixa eu ver se tá. Aff, mano, eu não sei
No
mais,
green light
mano.
yet. Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right. You got all the props I asked for? The furs and the diamond? And your friend's photo album?
Not all of them yet, but I'm working on it.
Good. I'm itching to give Miss High and
Mano,
Mighty
só
an
falta essa
eyeful.
porra de pele, velho. Peraí. Peraí que eu tô lembrando de uma coisa.
It's not as nice as my truck back in 86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in 86.
Ah, é. Sessão do cozinheiro. Agora eu lembrei. O que está tratando criar com seus dentes? Esse aqui, o quarto.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Quarto de novo.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, crap. What's wrong?
Agora eu lembrei de tudo.
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out to Audie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Tá. Você sai.
Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Deixa eu só ver um negócio primeiro. Rapidão. Porra, o cozinheiro foi o único que eu não falei, mano.
No green light yet.
Tá, aqui vocês vão ter que... Ô, droga. Droga. Aí. Tá. Vai lá pro laboratório do Emmett. Ai,
I'm back.
sem lag.
I'm
Uhul.
busy. Make yourself at home, though.
Tá, dicas... Não. Pelo que eu me lembro,
Wonder how Doc's doing with the DeLorean.
bolo de alga...
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. Oh, they better be really nutritious.
Ok. Não ajudou em nada. Deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. É porque eu tô gostando sem lag. Aqui não tem mais nada. Ah, é tão bom ficar sem lag, meu Deus. Já deve estar uns 20 minutos nessa porra já. Ah, mano, eu não sei mais o que fazer.
No green
Tipo.
light yet.
Só que não dá muita dica.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this.
É bom que eu lembre disso.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no
Ah,
other
sim,
girls.
tem sim.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little Black Book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
A guy who gets the girls, you know, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively his brain is oriented toward virtue.
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog
Não
Town.
fale, cachorro louco.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course! What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Tá. Deixa eu ver se agora tem.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Tomara que esteja, tomara que esteja, tomara que esteja, tomara que esteja. Ah, galera, vou dar um... Não sei se vou dar um corte, não, eu vou parar o vídeo. Para o vídeo por aqui, no próximo vídeo se encontra, então falou. Eu vou ver como que fica a luz verde. Então, falou.